Should I listen to something other than Skyrim? Hmm. No, that's fine. I can never tell if that's like too loud or too quiet. Just like that. Wasn't going to stream today, but I got what I needed to do done pretty quickly. So, thought I'd do it. Thought I'd stream for a little bit. So if anybody's watching the YouTube VOD, I appreciate you, and please subscribe if you want to. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Okay, so I'm streaming here. See, that's very quiet. So I'm unsure. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Chrometa, hello. I see you streaming like an idol thing. I don't understand. But maybe one day you can stream my idol game. What do you think about that? Since I'm making an idol game right now. It's not quite finished, of course. How you doing, mate? My idol game. Okay, sorry. So this is what I've got so far. That's where I got the idea, really. So this is my game so far. If you haven't seen it, you have an army, and hopefully you will choose an army at the beginning, right? You choose an army, and I'll probably have a leader as well, but I'm not quite sure yet. No, I know I will have a leader eventually. Like in Grand Fantasy Heroes, you have a leader in the corner here, right? So eventually I'll do that. So at the beginning you would probably choose between the bandit leader and the goblin leader, and then you would get a starting army. And then, yeah, so I have this map that I just, it's just the normal map from Grand Fantasy Heroes. And you choose a campaign. So you choose, there's going to be 2 campaigns when I for this game jam. There's going to be Care Leon, and there's going to be Arlie Range, which is so the first one has enemies, goblins, and the rewards are Ethereum, which is this blue, which I need a tooltip to tell you that that's what it is. And then Chaos Essence is this pink one. And then if you choose Care Leon, it's Bandits, and you get Ethereum and Order, which is this one. And you use these, so I can change campaign, and it just changes in the background. And then crypto. Oh, right, Ethereum, yeah. Oh, I didn't think about that. It's spelt differently, though. Oh, yeah. Anyway, maybe I should change the name. It's meant to be Ether, as in A-E-T-H-E-R. Right. Whatever. So yeah, you have a party, and at the moment you can have up to 20 people in your party members, but that's probably later on, that's probably an upgradable thing. So maybe you start with a party limit of 10, and then over time you upgrade it. I think that would probably be better. And maybe I might even make it bigger, so you can have even more than 20, because why not, right? The game is barely, it's just not expensive at all, so there's no worry. It's not like in my Starship game where performance is really a problem and I have to worry about it. So especially since I'm not using any colliders or anything like that, because colliders are always expensive, aren't they? Any sort of physics, any sort of collision detection, that's always going to be expensive. But at the moment these are just areas, so which means they detect each other, but they don't and move away from each other, basically, is what's happening. Oh, there's an advert, sorry. I don't know why I'm explaining the game, but I want to, and it's I think it's good to get my head in the space of what I need to do. So at the moment I'm sorting by on this side, and I have I'm sorting by tier, and then I haven't decided. And then of course you can filter up here, so you can choose only ranged, only melee, or any, only order, only chaos, or any, etc, etc. And I decided to add in element types, a little bit like Pokemon or something like that. And because Grand Fantasy Heroes also has elements, but this is sort of like, you know, maybe more like Magic the Gathering types or something like that. It's not necessarily like this character uses fire this character necessarily uses fire magic or something, right? It's more like although that's probably an aspect, it's more like general types that you get a feeling to use with synergies and I don't know, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. But it's more to have like a second layer of yeah, synergies that I can exploit. So if you have a leader, they can be, and this leader has certain skills and things. They could have a skill in their earth magic or something, and this would synergize with some earth units in some way, and it could also maybe lean towards what sort of special skill they have. So if they are a fire hedge wizard, then they could have a fire magic spell. But if they're a hedge wizard with air, they could have an air magic spell, obviously, like a special ability. So that's my ideas, and that's why I've included that, and I think that's going to be good to add a little bit of complexity to the game, which it probably needs a little bit of complexity. Of course, there are ideas around how you upgrade these units and what I should let you upgrade them. Yeah, how do you upgrade these units? Well, the first thing is they have levels, and as they level up, they that's interesting. Oh, that's sorted in the wrong way in some. You see, as I level you up, he's going to the bottom instead of going to the top. So that's wrong. Whereas if I level you up, you're going to the top. Okay, that's something. Anyway, you can level them up, but I also think it might be a good idea that you can do something like tier them up as well. Not sure. And also, I think that I have these tiers, right? I have gold, purple, blue, green, grey, right? So you've got level 0, level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. And then there's probably a level 5. To think about that. And in order to tier them up, you probably do something like combine them. Like yeah, you probably combine them. I think that's pretty normal in a gacha game. So if you have multiple of the same unit, you combine them together and it makes a higher level version of that unit. And I think that would be good. I think I like that. I think it would be a quite expensive thing to do. I'd have to think about it. I'm also thinking of adding more resources. So we have these elements. So this is your money, right? This is just gold. And then you have your order essence and your chaos essence. I could add in the an element resource as well. I think that might be good for various things. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, let's... oh, interesting. They sorted themselves out now. If I level you up... Isn't that interesting? So... He's at level 2 down here now. For some reason. We start campaign. Interesting. The order of that is very strange. Let me see if I can think about that and fix that. I think that's all I want to do right now. I'm actually a little bit like, I don't know what to do. Because I've pretty much finished the demo or the prototype. And it's all just polish and stuff now, I suppose. So... we go to this. Let's think about why that might be happening. So... level up rest. Oh, interesting. That doesn't happen there. I guess that happens here. No. I'm clicking on the wrong one. Party management. Yeah, party management. Current party panel. and you're going to update it, and you're going to sort the heroes by experience and then sort them by tier. Is that the same way I'm doing it? In this one? Sort by XP, sort by tier. How does sort custom work? It's very confusing. I have no idea how sort custom works. I'm gonna try doing this and see what happens. Interesting. That's interesting. Something that works. But this goes down here for some reason. How strange. Sort by experience, then sort by tier. Hello, Mavi. Hello, mate. Let's try sorting by tier and then sorting by experience. Good to see. How's your wizardry game going? Do you have any news to share? Look at this. This is all very messy now. Also, I think it's sorting in the wrong direction, isn't it? I don't think so. Fighting a pesky bug. Those damn bugs. See, it's correct here. What a confusing... Is that a confusing algorithm? I like that algorithm. Okay, let me think about this. Because why does it work for one of them and not for the other one? It's kind of bugging weird. buggy, kind of weird. I wonder what sort of bug you're dealing with. Don't know. See, that's weird. See, why are you there? How confusing. But this one's working perfectly. This one works absolutely perfectly on this side. Right? But it doesn't work perfectly on this side. Hello, NTZ. Hello, my friend. How is your truck simulator going? Right? Something like that. Short experience, short material. Sorted arrays. Filter by type. Do you got much time? Are you doing a lot of art commissions or anything like that? I feel like this is inexplicable. I can't find a... Let's print. Sorted, heroes array. I'm going to do that. Just see what's going on internally. Alright. I mean, this is a lot though, isn't it? But yeah, it's giving me equal XP across the board, and then it's giving me tiers. Yeah, sorting by tier, sorting, that's correct. Then I'm going to click one of these. Hello, Brent, brother. Okay, now I'm super confused. Oh no. Oh no, now I'm really confused. This isn't good. I thought I had this solved. Oh, that is super weird. Oh, that is really strange. What a strange bug. As soon as I start printing, I get a bug with the selection. That is very strange. Let's have a look at that again. Let's make sure that's real. I'll just add a print statement. That is... Oh, it's working now. Okay, maybe it's nothing to do with that print statement. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, it happened when I clicked off. I clicked out of the window, right? And then I clicked into the window. And now it's not taking input anymore. It's not taking input properly now. Okay, that's very strange. I just want to know if that is real. That could be a make. Let's do this. Yeah. How you doing, Brent? Are you? You were learning about object-oriented programming yesterday, I suppose. Separating everything out into little tiny fucking things. And giant inheritance trees. I don't know if I like it, to be honest. Not a huge fan. Giant inheritance trees. And custom resources as well. Not a huge fan. But it's interesting. Okay, it works now. I suppose as long as it's working, I guess it doesn't really matter. In C#, in C++, you can even have multiple inheritance. It surely makes your brain explode. Yeah. I mean, Godot is built on inheritance, though, right? So Godot is all inheritance. It's turtles the whole way down. So everything is inherited. There's only a few things that are like independent, like a physics server or something like that. But most, like a node inherits from this, which inherits from this, which inherits from this, you know. And you can see this is it right here. Object. So that's your first thing. And then your node, and then your canvas item, and then your control, then your button, you know. But it hasn't really, that hasn't been a problem. It's when I start making my own giant inheritance bullshit that everything gets too complicated. Anyway. Alright, Navi. So what am I doing? I'm trying to work out what I need to do right now. Oh, I was working out the sort of sorting algorithm, which wasn't working properly. Because he should be at the top of this list here. I'm tempted to do it the manual way instead of because at the moment I'm using like a there's this method, there's this oh, and I forgot to sorry, Brent. Yeah, I think YouTube shorts are probably really good, and TikTok shorts as well, for like advertising. Yeah, if you've got the stomach for it to advertise, then it's obviously good at that. Yeah. Okay, so I've got these sort custom functions. They clearly don't work, at least for my situation. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do it manually. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. Do a sorting algorithm manually. So what that means is these sorting custom functions are giving weird and buggy results, so I will manually do it. I will probably still sort by XP, right? That's probably fine. But the tier sorting seems to be buggy for some reason. So I'm gonna generate, and this is annoying, right? To write all these lines of code. Array of tiers, array of array equals array, 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 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I was thinking of doing a number. I think there will probably be a number 5, and then eventually, but I'm probably not going to implement that yet. But I want to think ahead. So for array in array of tiers, we're going to do and this needs to be I. Integer in array of tiers dot size, and what I will do is for data dictionary in hello, good solutions. Hello. Nice break from space. Yeah, I'm just doing an auto battler game for a jam that I took part in. It's like making an idler game was the theme. So I'm just making an idler game real quick with the assets I have from my other game. So it's been quite easy because I haven't had to make any assets or anything. It's just pure code. So it's been nice. How are you doing, mate? How's your grand strategy game going? or data dictionary in sorted heroes array. If data dot variant get data dot variant key sorry, tier tier is the same as I, then array of tiers I and data. Okay, so that will sort my array of tiers, and then I will go for I, and then I will array of tiers I sort custom utils sort heroes by experience. That, and then for I int for array in array here's I'm just gonna sorted heroes array clear sorted heroes array end array and then that should do the job. Going forward at a glacial pace. And my sorting algorithms clearly didn't work. Get data. Yeah, you're right. I understand why. There we go. Okay, awesome. It worked. Perfect. Except it's in the wrong direction, right? So we need to make it backwards. So to do that, I in range range size -1 -1 -1. That was wrong. Clearly that was incorrect. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, it's like this. It's like I integer where it is range. I feel like there should be a shorthand way to because this isn't an obvious way to go backwards, to for loop backwards. There should be like a shorthand way to go backwards for array. I feel like that should exist. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you could even replace in, or replace for with like for back or something. Yeah, or back through. That would be good. I would like that. If someone invented that, I think that would be a reasonable upgrade. Okay. So array of peers.I. See if that works. There, okay, there we go. And there we go. And now they're sorted. So yeah, this is my idler game. What happens is they just fight in the background like this. And all the player is doing is basically managing their party and upgrading them and recruiting new characters. So I can recruit new characters, and then I can recruit again, like that. So it's like a gacha game at the moment. And then you go back to your party, and you should have new characters in here to use. And at the moment, there's a limit on how many characters you can have in your available heroes. I don't know. At the moment, the only thing you can do if you've got overflow of characters is you get rid of them. So you can multi-select with shift, and then you can press this button. And it will give you some money back, which I think is good. But yeah, it's a very simple sort of jam game anyway, so it's not a huge deal at the moment. So okay, I solved that problem with the sorting. I think I'm happy. So this screen is definitely fine now. And now I need to go into this screen, and I fixed this problem with so you look around your campaign, you select your campaign over here. That's pretty much it. I don't need to mess around with that. And my recruitment, I'm pretty happy with this as well. So I guess the last sort of menus to do with the game are settings and tasks and news. So I think I do want to do this relatively early. And also I've got to do saving and loading, I suppose, at some point. I think that's a reasonable thing to do, saving and loading. So let's do these things. So yeah, let's do saving and loading last. And then after that, I will do. Let's write this down. Do I have a? Here we go. Okay. I did all this. We can tick all this off. Nice. So create settings UI. Just sound settings really. There's nothing else to set, right? I don't think so. There's nothing that I really need to worry about. So create settings UI. Create tasks and news UI. Create a save and quit button. Ooh, that's a good one. I probably need that. So it will probably auto save regularly, but just to make sure you save when you quit, for sure. And then do saving and loading, and then I'm done with the jam. I can do something else if I want to. I think that'll be fine. Or at least I can polish it up the UI or something. I don't know. Or I could keep on implementing features, or I could yeah, do create, add some music and sound effects. Yeah. Add some visual effects. And that's probably it. That's probably all I need. And then I'm done. And I need to do that by Saturday. So I've got a few days left. So I'm not in any particular rush, which is nice. So settings, it's pretty easy. I don't really want to do anything crazy for this. So settings, although it does get quite complicated because, you know, you've got to save and load your audio settings and all of this. That is quite complicated. But let's just get it to work for now. Yeah. And yeah, I have in here a audio global, but I'm actually going to get rid of that. Am I? Yeah, if I want a music player, I could just stick it under the game manager. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of that. To meet my son, I hope I didn't miss anything you said to me. What do I want to say to you? I was just talking about YouTube Shorts, I suppose, wasn't I? Saying how good they are, probably for advertising and things. Although I'm terrible at advertising, and I don't have the stomach for it. I don't enjoy it, so I can't really give advice. Yeah. And welcome back, Mavi. Welcome back, Mavi. So let's create another menu. And I like this idea that it's kind of like Linux. You know, in Linux, where you do... This is how I want my gaming experience to be like. So instead of... instead of having lots of little windows that are everywhere, you click one button, right? You click the one button. Interesting that. Click one button, and then it has a giant view like this, right? I prefer that. I think I prefer that. Do you know what I mean? Instead of like, oh, I'm going to my taskbar and then I'm control tabbing all the time. I never used control tab anymore. I used to constantly use control tab. Okay. So let's create a new panel. Let's copy the recruitment panel. And copy it again. Okay. So I'm going to delete this. Delete this. And this one we called the settings panel. And this one could be called tasks news panel. I'll delete this and delete this. We'll probably have a script on here. I prefer chaos recruitment over order recruitment for some reason. Yeah, me too. Last name. Settings. Mate, Game Maker is so confusing to look at. The scripting, the way it's split up, instead of having one big script, it's like separated. And then I guess at runtime, it's stuck together again. Well, I don't know. Why no goth girlfriend? I can show you my goth girlfriend. Hang on. Hang on. One moment. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Although it doesn't quite make sense anymore. Redeemed. I found it convenient to work in. Game Maker so easy. Well, I'm just saying, I don't know if it is easy. No, I haven't actually tried. So, Game Maker, so maybe it is easy. And now I'm back into like 2D games. You know, I never know. You never know. I might give it a go, but I think I'm pretty happy with Godot, to be honest. I'll reach my redemption one day too. Yeah. Yeah, drawing portraits is my favorite thing in the world. If I can one day just make money from drawing portraits of characters, then that's really what I should be doing. But I'm gonna have to get a lot better, I think. And I thought about, like, you draw a bunch of portraits and then you put them on itch.io or something, but I'm not sure if someone would even want that. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know what style they would want in, because I got all these different styles that are competing with each other. Like, I have that line art style here, right, that I did for Grand Fantasy Heroes, and then I have the competing style of and I had this, but this takes forever. This takes days and days and days of work for me, so I can't. This is extreme. Surprisingly though, this is only like 4 or 5 hours, right? This is 4 or 5 hours, but this is like days. This is like at least 12 or 16. So that's interesting because it looks like this is detailed, but this is actually just blocks of color, and it's very easy in comparison. Compared with this, which is like it's like blended and stuff, right? Anyway, so I have that, and then I have that I was experimenting with here, which is like there's only 2 shades to each color, so you have which actually I really like this, and I think I might go back to it at some point. I'm not sure, for some sort of project. I'm not sure what, but it's like just a normal sort of comic book style or anime anime style. So there's that option, and this takes like nothing. This is like an hour, maybe 2 hours work. That's easy, right? And then there's what I was experimenting with earlier, and of course this is what I was experimenting with this, right? With the like there's lots of colors here, but there's it's very like rough, and that's really what inspired this, right? Because these are basically the same, except I removed the lines here. I didn't put any lines. And then I've been experimenting with pixel art, which you can't see because of that, but the thing about pixel art is it's different to what I'm used to. I think what you want to do with pixel art, which I think as I look at it now, like I look at Brent's pixel art, it's sort of very clean lines. There's no you see how I've got all this noise, and I've got that noise in because how else are you gonna do, like, you look at some fabric or whatever, and anyway, well, that's what fabric looks like, so I immediately, that's what I did, right? But I think that even though that's what fabric does look like, you're not meant to do that. I think they want like very straight lines and sort of very stylized, I suppose. And so I think you should get rid of the noise, if you call it noise. And this should all be like very like simplified. And then the eyes were really difficult with pixel art, like, and also this isn't like true pixel art. This is just like low resolution art, if you think about it. This is 200 by 300, whereas a lot of people are working with like much lower resolutions than that. Pixel art is all about the size and the amount of shit you can get away with. All right, and not. Yeah, I wonder what you mean by size. Oh, you mean the resolution of the canvas, and like, because obviously this is high. This is probably high resolution for, and this is my self-portrait with pixel art, but you can see how I'm basically doing exactly the same thing as I do normally, just it's lower resolution. So I don't think that's what you're meant to do. Yeah. Anyway, that's my rant about art, I suppose. What was I doing? And now I want to draw for a bit. It's exciting to think about. And I was doing these exercises actually. Anything above 200, 300 pixels, why even do pixel art at that point, you know? Right. Because of course, originally the constraints were around, like they were actual constraints. Like back in the Nintendo days, you literally could not do, you didn't have that many pixels. Right, so. I'm not sure. And not many colors. Yeah, that's true as well. Colors, I didn't even think about colors. Yeah, absolutely. Now we have infinite colors, don't we? That's interesting. I remember hearing that Super Mario sprite was combined from 4 or 8 different sprites to make one character. Interesting. Right now I'm doing some art only using 4 colors and it's hard. Yeah, it does sound interesting though. Because you probably need, like, ideally you want at least 4 colors. You want 4 times 3 or something, right? You want like 4 colors, but then you want a highlight color and a low light color. Probably. I cannot remember what I was doing now. I got completely distracted. Dark Eagle, hello. Also, I really want to do backgrounds again at some point, and I think I probably will go back into backgrounds and try to get good at it. Try to get good at landscapes. Oh, I was doing a settings menu. Yeah, hello, Dark Eagle. Are you a game dev? Are you a game developer? No? Sub or I'll be sad. There you go. Anti-Z hasn't been streaming recently. I haven't seen any of your streams. I'm doing a settings menu. Let's see. So for this settings menu, we probably want like a slider. Like this. And this will say, just got 3 sliders here, and that's it. I suppose I can all do them properly. Why not? Each box. Why not? Let's do it properly. Each box. Oh, I meant sorry, I meant V box. And then something like this, and then I suppose something like padding. What's it called? Padding? Container. It's called like padding container, margin container. There we go. We'll do that. I'll make it relatively easy. And then I know it's perfect, you know. Something like that. That'll be fine. At minimum 2, 1 for dark color, 1 for light. Can't. Waiting on some mics and I'm moving soon. Oh, that's exciting. I'm making like something like an artificial life thingy. And I'm also making a 2D top-down game. Okay. I don't know what that means, but that sounds exciting. In early direct APIs, you have to tell it which color palette you want to use. Interesting. Because, yeah, you had an 8-bit color system, but what that means exactly, I don't know. Because you hear, like, 8-bit color, 16-bit color, 32-bit color. But what that means... Because it doesn't mean that there's only 8 colors, I'm pretty sure. It means something else. We have a label. Do master 100% or something. Yeah, that'll be fine. Slider name and level. I don't want to be making this into a scene or anything, but whatever. We'll just do master slider. We'll call this sound music. Let's say sound effects. We'll stick these at 1 to 0, step of 0.01. I'll put the value at 0.7 by default or something. 0.8 by default. Yeah. And then if you want to make it louder, you can. But we'll balance it for 7.8. So... This is my music slider. Sound effects slider. And that'll be fine. 8-bit colors is 256 colors. Oh, right. And if I'm not mistaken, you could choose 256 colors you wanted to use or your color palette. So you could load different palettes for different scenes. Interesting. Message is retracted. So Tech 9. Oops, never mind. I know nothing. Tech 9. Tech 9. I don't know what that means. Anyway, this is my settings. So maybe you drag ended and my value has changed. Either that. Yeah, and then you talk to the settings panel probably. Probably. Value changed boolean. Value changed boolean. Okay, I think I understand what that means. And then this could have, then you could go to, did I decide to remove the audio global or not? Because I think I actually, am I going to remove the audio global. I think I will. I don't need it. I'm gonna put it in the player global, which is kind of yeah. I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna put in, because I feel like the player global is for stuff that gets saved and loaded, right? So we're gonna have master audio level. This is going to be a float, and it's going to be equal 0.8. And then music audio level float equals 0.8. And then sound effects audio level float 0.8. And then set. Should I do the set? Yeah, I'm gonna do setting. I'm gonna do sets. Do set right here. Set function set master audio level new level float equals void. And this is what Brent was doing yesterday. He was like, yes, master level equals new equals clamp new level 0.0 1.0 and then music. That's okay. And then how do you do this? You do linear to dB something something something. It's something like audio bus audio. It's something to do with audio server. Is it the audio server? Get bus index get bus set bus. I try to do this without looking at set bus volume dB linear volume linear or dB. Ooh. There's multiple options here. I'll set the dB and we'll do 0, and I'll do, and then I think there's something like linear to dB. Oh, there you go, linear, and then do new level here. That's right. I'm doing that from memory, and I should probably look it up. Make sure it's correct. 1, 2. Set equals set master audio level. Set equals set music level. Set equals set sound effects level. And I think I need a coffee. I need a drink. So I will be right back. Godot just crash? Wait, what? What did that? Wait, what's it? What just happened? This is useless. Don't you do like grep? You do search? Okay, here we go. Filter, search. I can click on it. This thing. There. Never tried this before. Anyway, I don't think it exists. Weird, it must have crashed. Did I close it? I need to look at the video of VOD. It crashed. How strange. Okay. All right. We have the audio is getting set, right? So now, you want both situations, right, to influence each other. So because when you load up the game, what you want is to set these values, and when you set these values, they change the no. When you open this panel, update settings panel. Master slider dot value equals or player master audio level master music slider music slider sound effect slider value its level. And then when I change this, all that does is go to player master audio level, and it equals value master slider dot value. I'll just write it out. It's music slider dot value. Yeah. Sound effects, sound audio effects. effects level equals sound effects slider.value. And then afterwards you call update settings panel. And when I open this panel here, so go to battle to right, settings panel, hide all. Settings panel, show, settings panel, update, settings panel. So it's actually really important that you start there, by the way. Hide all tasks and news. Go. Right, let's have a look. I've done something weird. Oh. Okay, there's the settings menu. Oh. Settings panel hide. Tasks. News panel hide. Also, yeah, these labels, right? So these labels, master label, music label. You could make these into like scenes and have their own script and all that, but it's a bit over the top. So that's the label.text equals master plus percent. Wait, no, yeah, plus stringify master round I master slider value plus percent. Oh wait, no, it goes here, goes here. Music label, sound effects label, music, sound effects. Okay, let's try that. So they're currently at 1%. Interesting. Okay, hang on. Let me think. Around times 100. Oh, music, slider, sound effects, slider. Okay, there we go. That'll be fine. You're playing a game, hello? How are you doing today? So there's the audio slider. That all works. Okay, good. And then I have to, like, in order to test it, we need to actually play some audio of some sort, I suppose. So yeah, I think I'm just going to put in a music player here. Music player. Sorry, audio stream player. Taking a break from the space game. This is for a game jam. Doing a game jam at the moment. Music stream player. I'll give this a script, and this will probably manage the music for the game. I think so. That'll be fine. Scripts. UI. Last name. Music stream player. There's probably, like, in the data, there's some music in here. Constant music data. And this is probably an array music to choose from. And it's some audio. My idle game, yeah. It's just like it's just Grand Fantasy Heroes, but it's an idle game. Grand Fantasy Heroes 2. Let's see which music I want from here. I doubt I want these ones. How long is the game jam? It was 9 days. It finishes on Saturday. So I think I'm going to be actually able to do a little bit of polish. But actually, the unique thing about the game jam is there's a code review at the end. So people review your code as well as your game and give feedback, hopefully. So I actually need to spend some time probably like cleaning up the code a little bit. There's a few mistakes, obvious mistakes where I've repeated code that I need to fix. Oh god. I would hate that. Yeah, what you have to do, you have to upload your project into GitHub, right? And then I think people just completely, and then they can look at it, right? So you got to be comfortable with that. But I think you're good at coding though, Brent. This is probably fine. I don't know. There were like other ones that I was using. I don't want the longer ones. I don't want that. I don't know. I'm trying to find the ones that I had in my game, and they were like the map ones. Look, I didn't ever sort it out properly. I didn't organize my. I didn't organize anything. Did I really not? I never organized anything. So dumb. Why didn't I organize it? That is... Actually, you know how I can find out which ones I used? I can go to scripts, globals, global audio, and then you can see that the ones I chose for the map were Blissful Mindfulness and Triumph. They're in Assets, Audio, Music, New Regions, Extra Main Map. Okay, hang on. Assets, Audio, Music, New Regions, Extra Main Map. Extra Main Map, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And then what else did I choose for the main? I feel that there's more than that. So much music for this game. I spent like £100 on this game just for the music, right? Oh, it's definitely this. I feel like it's this. Isn't it? It's one of these. Fantasy Atmosphere, Joel Studio, or just baffle loops. Transcendence. Awestruck. I feel like Awestruck was one. Assets, audio, music, Awestruck. Awestruck. Oh, I'm not sorting by name. I am sorting by name. Oh, there it is. Oh, I see. Yes, this was definitely one. Yeah, that was definitely. I remember that sound a lot. Okay. Hello, Munglo. Hello. How you doing? Distant skies. Distant skies. Game of Thorns. No. Distant skies. I think that was when you're inside something. Serenity. Not that I don't like it. It's just very short, but I don't know. Serenity. And I did make them all so they loop, right? So this is... Oh, that one for sure. I used that one a lot. Okay, that's 5. I think that's probably enough. And they should all loop, from what I remember. Or maybe they don't. Because that clearly doesn't loop. That's clearly not going to loop. Okay. I'm probably going to do the Minecraft thing where a lot of times there's nothing. Right? And every now and then you get a bit of music. That's probably what I'm going to do. I think so. So anyway, I'll put in awestruck like this. No, we'll just put in, yeah. I'll just preload them like that. That's fine. Ooh, it's not very good. I'm not happy with that. I guess I have to do this. Feels very inefficient. That's okay. All right, that's my music. And I think that this will play on the music volume thing, and it will start off by playing awestruck, and some sort of function ready. Await, get tree, create timer 2.1 timeout. Play music. Play music. Yeah. Void while true. You should never do this, right? While true. While true. Never while true. It's bad for your health. While true. Self dot play 0.0. Await self dot finished. await random, right, await get tree, create timer, rand, yeah, okay, rand I range, $30, 600. Oh, 600 is a lot. It's 10 minutes. Breeze 240. Load. Time out. Stream equals new song equals new song array equals data music data duplicate for song audio stream in new song array if song is the same as is the same as stream continue new song array and song stream equals new song array pick random and then go again. Right, I'm about to listen to music. Okay, it all works. I would say it's slightly too loud, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm going to default things actually to 0.5. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. Then I think we want fade in, fade out, right? I think that's not unreasonable. So self.volume dB equals -80. Self.play. Volume tween equals create tween. Volume tween property self volume dB 0.0 over the course of 3 seconds. Now, this is interesting because I can't await self-finished. Okay, this is interesting. Interesting little problem. Okay, let me think. So, I got this. Don't worry. Await get tree create timeout, and the time is self.stream get length minus 3.0. Then you're going to do this again. Maybe do it a little bit longer. Why not? So let's do that. And then we're actually going to await finished volume up tween, volume down tween, -80. What are you complaining about? Oh, property. This should work. And now I have to listen to this entire track to see if it works. Right? I do. I have to sit here and listen to the track to see if it works. Okay, let's do it. Okay, it faded in. Are you sure this is at the right volume? I guess so. It's really loud still. Is it loud on stream? There you go. I think I'm going to make it quieter because it really is quite loud. I'm going to do -12. Where are we at? Can we see that? No. I'm not even sure music is appropriate for this game. Not even sure that you should have music in these sorts of games. It's not really suiting the battle either, right? Because it's very sort of... Yeah, and at some point I will go over the system again. So, you know, some of these should peel off and attack this guy, right? But they're all aiming for this one guy, and so there's a traffic jam. And so there should be some randomization to the targeting. I mean, it would take seconds to do. See if it looks good. Just to change the targeting so it picks maybe the two closest, and then picks a random one from the two closest. I think that could improve a lot. Also, the way we should animate and then attack. There should be a delay. Okay, well it stopped. It sort of faded out, but I think that was just natural for the song. And now it's not playing at all. There's no music. It's quite quiet. Now we're going to keep on waiting. And this could be up to 4 minutes of waiting right now. So, yeah, up to 4 minutes. So let's think about what I can do while I'm waiting for that. Let's start bringing in the sound effects that I'll need. So we just get the sound effects from my old project. Effects. We have lots of things here. Human female, human male. I'm probably going to need those. There's a lot here that you probably don't need. Okay, it's just happening. Just happened. Awesome. So it all works as how I wanted it to work. That's good. So animal. Wolf howl edit. So we probably need the human female. These are all death screams though. This is all when you die. Okay, let's organize it like this. So we've got female, human female, or Human female. And then let's organize it. Attack, cry, and then let's do hurt, cry, and then we'll also want sound effects for flesh hit. What sound effects for weapon? I'll call it weapon swing or something. Flesh hit, human female, and then in that you have attack cry and hurt cry, and then you'll need human male. We'll need attack cry, hurt cry, and then we'll need weapon swing. We'll need goblin, attack cry, try and keep things really organized so I'm not although multiple things can be wolves, but that's okay. Attack cry, and then spider. Attack cry, and then let's go through and think about the flesh hit. So that's just like a, there should be things for that in here. We have flinch, blunt, okay, those are good to have. I'll just grab one of those, but that goes in weapon swing, doesn't it? I'll grab one of those. Yeah, okay, so you have two of these. For sure. Just grab these two. Okay. Let's put that in human cry. Nice, nice, nice. Let's put that in wolf attack. Oh, let's put that in spider attack. Hmm. Interesting. We'll grab one of those. I'm not going to do chatter. I could put that in wolf attack, maybe. That's fine. Wolf attack. Yeah, that could be in goblin attack. Oh, interesting. Maybe I'll put that in attack for the spider, actually. But then hurt for spider. Okay. Shatter Cockatrice's death. Oh, there you go. That's perfect for human dead. Yeah, that's good for for goblin. Yeah, that's good as well. But I don't need more than... Do I need more than one? Oh no. Did things just crash? Something went wrong. Something went wrong. Something went wrong. Was it because I got it open? Doesn't want to do that one. Is it because I messed with this? Wait, let me do it. Let me do that one. Okay. That's fine. So, wait, didn't I get a human hurt cry? I'm worried that it's importing somewhere else that I'm not noticing. Didn't I get... Yeah. Should have imported that there. But maybe it imported it somewhere else, or... Ah, yes. So we delete this. Okay. We have a spider death sound, so that's fine. And then I need a wolf death sound. Werewolf death. Okay, those are pretty good. Let's just grab this one. And then that gives me everything I need here. I got some things here. I'm gonna need a bowstring though. I don't know if I have it. I don't think I have it. It's some sort of magic swing as well. So so I have everything. I just need a female death sound, right? And then I've got, okay, so I just need a female death sound. Lynch cry. There's one right there. There's one. Okay. Let's just grab that. And grab the other one as well. Okay. So then I need a weapon, like a bowstring sound, which I don't think I actually have. Because I never used it. I remember not using it. Unless... Oh! Oh, I did use it. I do have it. Not very loud, are they? But I guess I'll use them. I guess it makes sense. Okay, so it's arrow shot. And then we also have some other stuff here, like sharp. Okay. And then we want some sort of spell sound, so, but something very like, something very general. Yeah, something like that would be good. Can I sort by length? Sort by size. Of course, the MP3s a lot. Okay, that's perfect. And that's perfect as well. So there you go. And that one's really good for element. So you have ice, lightning, earth, and now we just need fireball. There it is. Okay, good. That'll be fine. And later on you would add more sound effects as I need them, but so this will be more than fine. And then what I'll probably do, I guess each one has to have a sound effect player. Yeah. Audio stream player. I'm going to make this one intentionally quite small. -15 or something. And this is going to be sound effects. It's sound effects layer. And I think it will have its own. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I made a mistake. Cut that. It needs to go into Battle Hero. That's the. This inherits from that. So, and then this gets a. I think this is going to have a script. Battle. Sound effects player, yeah. Class name, sound effects player. And then we're going to find out, we're going to load your sound effects. There's going to be, so firstly you find out what faction you are. So are you a human? Right? Yeah, and there's probably like filters of. There's probably categories, right? So anyway, so it would go like human. It would go like human. So you go like faction. Then it would go. Well, anyway, firstly, attack, cry, audio stream, then it would go attack, swing, audio stream, and then I suppose, do I want to try the polyphonic stuff, right? Yeah. Because I think it would work in this instance. So, flinch, death, cry, audio stream. And that's all I need. Flash hit. Because I need that. I need a flash hit sound. Video stream. Although it's probably don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I never did that, did I? Hang on. I've got to go and I've got to find that now. impact effect. I know they exist. I know it exists because it's in the game. Would it be in here? I don't think so. I regret using enums so much in this. This was such a mistake. A search hit. Search WAV. Right. Here we go. Here it is. Audio effects flinch. Okay, is there? Audio effects flinch. Oh yeah, it is there. Yeah, we'll just grab these three here, maybe. Okay. So in the data, we'll have quite a big sound effects data. It's be a dictionary. And be sorted in like a, so yeah, so you go bandits like that, so that's your faction, and then you go male, and now things have to have a male and a female. Yeah. Hang on. Really? Or can you think of a different way to do it? I suppose they have to have a male and female. Just because of this one thing. And you can match it. You could list it here, but that gets ridiculous, right? It's better out of the way. So I think I have to do this. So I have to do this. Let's select all this. And let's go here and let's type in gender. male by default. Male by default. Oh, there's a mistake here somehow. As well. Okay. So now I just go through everyone who's female and I say there's just one female in the game, isn't there? Expander Archer 1, you're female. And then Apostate is female. And nobody else is female. So it feels like a little bit of a waste to have to do that, but that's the way we do it. I can't think of a better way to do that. So you have male like this, and then you have melee like this. Actually. So you do pipe, and then you do melee like that, and then you do this is getting complicated. Because what about bosses and things? I see why I've just done it in the past where you just do everything separately. I see that now. And you know what? That's fine. I think that's probably how I'm going to end up doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I guess this is a little bit. There's too many. In order to do it with data, there's too many like categories and bullshit. So I think I'm just going to use the scene. Right. Yeah. So yeah. Export like that. And then I just set it. Right. And later on there might be something like a special swing. Denkarup, yeah. Hello. Hello. That's interesting you had the notification, I guess, when you came in. Yeah. I saw you do it the other day, so. How you doing, mate? It's good to see you. Here's my... Have I shown you my idler game so far? I don't know. So here's my idler game. The AAA game, Bering. I don't know about AAA, but this is my idler game. Oh, the art is great. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's my old art from my old game. But I didn't have to do anything. I haven't been doing any art. Anyway, you just watch them fight, right? Because it's an idle game. So you don't actually do anything. And then it's all been just menus and things. So you see the battle's over, right? So we won the battle and it moves on to the next battle. And after each battle you get some reward. So, and yeah, so you have these, let me just turn that off. If I'm annoyed by the sound, then somebody else is going to be annoyed. I think I might just have no music for this game. I'm not sure. I think I might just turn off the music. That looks great. It makes me sad. Look at the menu, is beautiful. Is it? I don't know about that. Anyway, this is your party over here. This is just Godot default menus. I don't know about it being beautiful. I've literally done nothing. Okay, so like this is your team here, and you can level them up. Like you spend these points here to level them up. Of course, they level up naturally. If they win the battle, then they get some experience. But you can level them up like this, and then it auto sorts. So that one actually moves to there to the top. So it's a little bit confusing because it doesn't keep the selection. But you can actually also level up multiple times. So, oh, I didn't have enough. Do that. So I leveled up to level 8 there. I'm not sure. Anyway, and you can also level up on this side as well. And there's also multi-select. So I can select like all of these purples, for example, and then select all of these goblins, and then I can swap them, and they swap like that. And then I can like put that one in there, can move you in there, and they sort of sort themselves out and stuff. So they sort by tier and then level. So the gold ones go at the top, and then the purple, then the blue, and then the grey, and the green. The green go in here like that. And the changes don't actually, the changes you make to the party don't happen. What else do you need to do? It looks complete. Yeah, I'm basically doing polish now, so it is complete as far as I want to do for the game jam. So, but yeah, you restart the campaign, and now my team is, you know, got these extra different units in. I'm just doing like sound effects and visual effects now, and then I'm pretty much done. So you do that, and then you have, so that's the party management. There's also these, so you can filter your party as well. So you can, if you're just looking for ranged units or something, or you're just using for like particular faction or something, then you can sort. You can like filter the list. And then over here, this is like you choose a campaign. So these different campaigns have different rewards and different enemies. So yeah, so you click on one of these circles, and you sort of yeah, you can choose a different campaign. So I can start this different campaign here. It's actually not, it should display what your current campaign is actually that you're running. So now, anyway, now you can see we're fighting against, instead of fighting the goblins, we're now going to fight like spiders and bandits and stuff. I need 2 things: end game and a working menu. I'm almost done. Oh, nice. Nice. Are you gonna have sound effects in your game, or? Oh, okay. Okay, so what was I doing before then? I was deciding that actually I'm just going to use export to do the sound effects, and then I think I'm just going to make it simple. So play, hack, cry. I'm just going to do it really simple. So stream equals attack, cry. Play. Function play, attack, swing. Void stream was attack, swing, play. Function play special swing void stream swing play flinch cry void stream play function play flash hit void stream flash hit. Okay. Actually, I think I do want to try the polyphonic stuff. So hang on, let me do that. Let me do that real quick. Let me remind myself how it's done. Actually, let's just make sure this works before I try to do the polyphonic. Yeah. Process attacking, sound effects player, play, attack, cry, sound effects player, play, attack, swing. Take damage, play, flash hit, actually. And then death. Where's death? Death. Sound effects player, play, flinch, death. Okay, let's just make sure that works first. Oh, well, I've got to go through everybody now, which is pretty tiring to do. It's kind of why I wanted to do it algorithmically, because this is going to take forever. But okay, let's do it. Audio, sound effects. So attack, cry, female, attack, swing. This one. Special swing. Lynch Cry. This one. Flash Hit. This one. Oh, and probably, you know, self dot volume dB equals rand range minus 15 10, something like that. Self dot pitch scale equals rand f range between 0.98 1.2. Hello Maripon, hello mate, you're first today. Welcome to the stream. Repeating code. I'm gonna get judged for that, but it's temporary while I work this out. Oh yeah, I was gonna just play it now. I don't think I really don't like the music. I think we're gonna not do music. I'm just not gonna do music. Really don't. I'll stay on my game jam. Oh really? Nice. My game jam's ending on Saturday, so I've got a little bit longer. And hello Furicode, hello mate. Hola mon amigo. If you don't do music, I will lean into adding as many little ASMR effects as possible. Yeah, maybe some ambience and stuff. Well, let's see what happens. Like when they move, they should make a sound as well. Probably. All right. I might hear something, but it's so quiet that I can't tell. So let's Oh, of course, I'm not going to hear anything yet because they don't have any. They don't have anything. Okay. Doing this one by one though is insane. I guess it has to happen though. Hello, amigo. Nice UI. Oh, thank you. UI is so hard that the button boss nearly defeated the protagonist. All right, yesterday. Yeah. Ugh. That was terrible. Yesterday, I really... I had a problem with a button. Adding a button, but I realized it was my fault. I realized what I did wrong. So, it's always your fault in the end, right? It's never Godot's fault. Normally. Normally. Finish trash. I don't know if this is going to take too long. It is going to take too long, surely. Let's do defaults. Yeah. And then you override your defaults. Yes. Yeah, let's do it. Ready. Load default audio streams. The millennia. Millennia? What? I feel like I've heard that before. I think it's a boss or something, right? In Elder Scrolls? No, Elden Ring? Audio streams. Okay. And then you match your parent hero. We're gonna wait. Get 3, create timer, 0.5, timeout, so there's no timing issues. Then we're going to go to the fine lady from Elden Ring. And we're gonna match parent hero dot faction. Ooh, it doesn't exist. Really? I don't know about the faction. Don't know about your faction. Okay, hang on. Why don't I know about your faction? String. Do you really not know about your faction? You do now. Oh, you have a variant key right here. We'll just use that. Okay, so we'll go. So my faction string gender string gender string my type string elements no, that's getting a little bit let's just do faction and assume that you're a male and then you override. So so we're going to match faction. Oh, faction equals, by the way, faction equals data hero variant data get parent hero ID no variant key faction. Okay, that's what that equals, and then you're going to match bandits, and then you're going to do and then we're just assuming you're a male. This is just saving me time. So, and then we're just going to do if attack cry equals null. Right, if I haven't set it up. So I'm assuming you're male and you're a melee. So that means that attack cry equals, and this is going to get really long as well. Oh, whatever. I don't think we can do it any better. I don't think there's a better way to do this right now. I'll think about it later. Right. And then if attack swing equals null, I'm going to go ahead and assume that you're a melee unit and you can use like this. Swing equals load this. Then if special swing equals null, special swing equals load this. If flinch def cry equals null, then assume def cry load this, then I think that flash its array string equals this. Okay. If flash hits null, flash hits load, flash hits random. And then, yeah, I guess I have to do this for each one. This is messy and awkward, and I can't think of a better way to do it at the moment. Right, I'm going to get judged for this. This is the problem. I'm going to get really badly judged for this bit of code right here. You know what you can do? You can do this. Right. I suppose it's not too bad, but I feel like I'm going to get really badly judged for this. There's probably a table or something that you could do, some sort of table, default table, which might look a bit better. Yeah, it probably would. Wolves. And spiders. Okay. Luckily I don't have too many factions yet, otherwise this is going to get a bit nightmare. Yeah, I'm going to change this eventually. Attack swing. Special swing. Finch cry death. Okay. Spider. There we go. And then that assumes, yeah, that's all the assumptions made that I need. And and then we just change what we need to change. So for example, like this can be there. And this will make my life a lot easier. So Archer 1 will need to change, this will need to change, and all I need to change is the attack swing. To a bow arrow. Bow arrow. And then I need to change heavy sword can stay, bandit sword can stay, Cyclops has to change, but I haven't actually got the Cyclops stuff yet. Okay, dire wolf. You need to change. Actually, no, you don't. You don't need to change. You don't need to change. You don't need to change. The goblin bow would need to change. You need to go put this here. The goblin heavy sword doesn't need to change. The goblin ogre would need to change eventually. I haven't put that in, have I? Goblin. There's so many sound effects and stuff to do. It's ridiculous. Just for this little prototype. Goblin shaman needs to change your this to like this thing. Oh no, did I do this? There you go. Goblin shield doesn't need to change. Has wizard does need to change to lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Spider doesn't. Wolf doesn't. Did I change the bandit archer 1? Yeah, I did. And did I change apostate? I did. So everything else should be fine. I just need to add in the well, let's just see what happens first. I probably want some moving sound effects, like when they move. Need to be some. Okay, there you go. You hear it now. Cool. And then moving sound effects, ambience, stuff like that. Yeah, we'll probably change the ambience to be, the music to be like ambience instead. Because I don't think I'm going to go for music. It just didn't seem right. But yeah, I need moving. Anyway, so that all works, and now we can try to implement the polyphonic audio. So to do that, I go to Documents, Godot Projects, and there'll be an example here of when I was using it, and tried it out somewhere. I don't know where. Let's try in here. It'll be scripts. It'll be something like sound. It'll be randomized audio player. It should be in here. And this is when, yeah, okay, this is when I tried making a polyphonic audio, which I'm going to try again. Nice. Okay, so you have to initialize your player, right? Because it's like weird like that. You have to do that. Initialize your player. So to do that, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you have to do this. I know that's weird, but to do that. Yeah. I think you have to do that. Function play polyphonic sound turning void sound audio stream bar playback audio stream playback polyphonic or self get stream playback play stream audio 0.0 volume load pitch scale pitch load and then default and then at and sound effects. I think that's correct. Audio not in current scope. I think that's it. See if that works. So it would be a polyphonic sound or attack cry, and it would be this, and it would be this. You just do this in case it doesn't work at all, right? Very possible it's not going to work. Let's see. Oh, I see. Initialize player. No, we don't hear anything. I must have missed something. Do you play afterwards? No. Let's try 0, 1. Just in case it's the sound, the audio level. I don't hear anything. I've done this before. I know it can be done. I really want to see if I can get it done. Print playback. Let me just see if that. Because I don't hear anything. Okay, it clearly does work. That, but. Hmm. It should be working. I've done this before, so I'm a little bit confused. Well, you know what? What if it's this? Oh yeah, I knew it was that. Knew it was gonna be that. Minus 15. I knew it was gonna be that. Yeah, okay, we need some variation on these sound effects. Ugh. It's a lot, isn't it? Some variation on these sound effects. And this doesn't seem to vary, right? This doesn't seem to work. Yeah, I don't think this works. I'll try, but I really don't think this works. I don't think it respects this at all. So we'll just replace this with 1.0. Yes, I know this works though. I'll tell you why it doesn't work, because you set it here like a dummy. True. A dummy. You know what? Just do this. Yeah, you know what? Hang on. Yeah, do that, and then put in rand f range minus 20 minus 15. Then do rand f range 0.8 to 1.1. Awesome. Okay. And yeah, we need variation in these sound effects. Sure. I need the movement sound effects, so yeah. Interesting that that's so... I don't think this works. It's so loud. I don't think this works here. Hmm. It's still super loud. At least it is to my ears. That's super loud. And I definitely need more variation on the sound effects, right? It does work though. It does work. So that's all that really matters. All right. So so I think I'm gonna do, instead of these songs here for music. Okay. I'm going to use ambience instead. So, music, sound effects, chosen, ambience. Hmm. 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 Yeah, maybe we'll do, yeah, we'll do like mountain loop. We will do mountain loop, cave, meadow, dead forest, forest. do these things. We'll remove the actual music. I'll just do these. So something like that, that'll be fine. And then data. I wonder what the fastest way to do this would be. Something like this, right? And then, trying to work out how to do this. Do this. There must be a way. I'm trying to learn. The problem is they got different lengths. Right. Okay. Reload. Okay. Get used to that eventually. I think it'll be really good. And then, yeah, I am gonna start the music now. So you should hear a little bit. Just look at function. Look at length. Oh, because there's no initial. It's not an initial one. There you go. It can probably be 0, 0, I imagine. Yeah, I hear it. Awesome. Okay. And then, yeah, like I probably want the moving. The moving would make a big difference, right? Some moving from some footsteps. So, sound effects. Grand Fancy chosen move. Really? I can use that. I thought there might be some better ones though. Is that really what I'm using? Okay. Sound effects. I mean, that'll do for now, won't it? You can just have it quiet anyway, it's not a big deal. Move. I mean, it sounds like multiple people moving, doesn't it? That's the problem. But I suppose that's okay. Something like load my defaults. Then we're going to use process. Yeah, I'm going to use process. So process. If parent but hero moving equals true and moving movement stream index int equals 0. And movement equals true if movement index equals -1. A phonic movement index turn integer. Turn play. I don't need to do that, so if I'm going to return, right? Movement stream index. If it equals this, then what's this? Can I find out? That's from offset. Oh, it's the wrong place. Ah. I'll put an offset here. Offset float equals to offset. Okay. So movement stream index equals -1, then play polyphonic movement stream index equals play polyphonic sound. Movement stream move sound rand f range from 0.0 to 12.0. I'm going to snap that. Oh, really? Okay. And then, that's fine. If movement stream index elif playback so I have to get stream playback. Yeah, okay. Okay. Playback get stream is stream playing movement stream index equals false. Else if movement stream index does not equal -1, playback stop stream movement stream index. Okay. Wonder if this works. I don't know. Okay, stream with no value. Playback equals null and Hmm. Hmm. Suddenly it's super quiet. Hello, Glitchson. Hang on, let me think. Did you hear any movement? Oh yeah, I hear it. I hear it. It's very quiet though. Okay, it's a little bit too quiet, I suppose. So, shouldn't you group these two in the same if statement with an or? Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yes. Are you right? Yeah. Nice. Thanks for that. You're totally right. Okay. I wonder. I can't hear it. Maybe I will do a volume range. Array. Equals minus 20 minus 15. And then here, I'll do minus 5, minus 3. See if I can hear it. This foot sound effect though isn't very good. I mean, it doesn't sound that bad actually. Turn it up so you can hear maybe. You can definitely hear if the music, if the ambience isn't playing, you can definitely hear it. And you know what? I think I want the ambience to keep on playing whatever, because it's actually really weird if it randomly stops playing. So let's get rid of this timer here. Maybe do this instead here. And then let's do minus 12 or something, because it's pretty loud at the moment. Oh yeah, if good for a specific background of humid grass, maybe sand, but if you're in a rocky snow, it'd be odd. Yeah. Are you making a game, Blitzen? Oh. Are you a game dev? I assume you are. It's a game jam, yeah. Here's the game jam that I'm doing. Here it is. Oh, 19 joined. Why do people keep on joining at the very end? I feel like senior engineer. Oh wow. That sounds exciting. So it's a game about making an idle game, and you the main interesting thing about it is at the end there's going to be a code review. So that's the main interesting thing about it, which is unusual, right? So but I'm pretty much finished with it. 2 games, each with different friends. All right. That's great. Well, if you want to drop any links or show anything, I'd love to see it. I'm pretty much finished. So I've got sound effects. So I did sound effects. I think I can call sound effects done. I'm not going to do anything more than that. It's a little bit not really necessary for this little jam. Create tasks and news. I need save and quit. I need save and loading. Yeah, that's true. I need to do some visual effects, some little visual effects will be good. Nothing crazy. Not right now because it's an early stage. All right. Yeah. But I probably need a button down here. And I will add a little button here, maybe. Somewhere here. Save. Quit. Bit of a strange place to put it. But we'll think about that later. Save. Save quit button. All right. So I need to probably scale them in the different screen sizes. Well, in Godot, I don't know if you use Godot, everything sort of scales. I've never used Unity or Unreal, so I actually don't know if they do the same thing. I'm sure they do. Because you could set it up, yeah, like you say, so that you have anchors and things, and then you have different resolutions. And then when you're on a 4K screen, the buttons get smaller, right? Which actually, I really don't like. I really don't like that. I really don't like it. I mean, this isn't too bad, right? At least you've got this button in Godot. You got to be like this, right? You can change it. No, I actually don't. All right. So yeah, that's a bit of a weird place to put your save and quit button. Put it next to your tasks and news. Maybe just put it here, or maybe put this here. Something like that. It's probably a bit better. This game is like you create an army and make it auto battle. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Did you see it? So yeah, you have this is my units over here, and this is the enemy units, and then yeah, they fight in the background, and then I can sort of I can level them up. I can like force a level up. Yeah, those sound effects are really annoying. Those are really annoying. So I need to. Those sound effects are really annoying. Really distracting. Gonna have to think about changing that. Well, of course, the player can turn them off. It's the way they keep on starting and stopping. Yeah, it's the way the movement sound effect works, where it starts and stops. It's really irritating. Anyway, yeah, you can level them up. So do that, or you can do like you can multiple level up multiple at once, or you can level up one, but like try to level up as much as you can. Level 10. And these guys level up as well. You can change the party by doing this. Select all of them basically. There we go. And then, yeah, like I said, you have to restart the campaign. And then you have this new party here. And you get new heroes by as you win fights, they you get resources and use those resources to level up, right? So use this resource here to level up. But you can also, in the recruitment, it's like a gacha game. So you recruit here and you get a random assortment, and you can't recruit again like this. And you keep on recruiting to get new heroes, and that's pretty much it at the moment. There's not much going on. There's no like upgrades and things yet, but maybe if I keep on going with this, of course this, I did that to show Brent, but it's not meant to be that. It's not meant to be that. Hang on. Panel. It's meant to be this guy. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I think I'm done for today. The gacha. Oh, and there should be sound effects and things when you gacha, right? There should be all sorts of stuff. There's lots of polish to do if I want to, right? That makes more sense, yeah. Oh, it's low. Oh, and the buttons need sound effects. Oh. And yeah, I need to do saving and loading. There's still quite a bit to do, but I've got like 3 days. Good stream. Oh, thank you. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'm happy with the progress. So I will back up my project and call it. All right. Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching today. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I will be on tomorrow. I should be. I'll work on my space game as well as my idler game. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. No, see ya.